Fixed indexed annuity or variable annuity? Most people just guess. And in this video, what I'm sharing with you is our free annuity fit calculator so that by just answering a few questions, you're going to know which one's the best for your situation. All you got to say is, show me the money! So if you click the link below this video, you're going to end up here at our free annuity fit calculator tool. And all you have to do is answer 5 very simple questions depending on your personality and your situation. And so let me walk you through this here with you guys. So first, it's going to ask, what's your main goal? If you were to say your goal is to keep your money safe and grow a little, right? Then it's going to definitely lean you more towards a fixed index annuity. You'll see that at the end. Or maybe you want higher growth, it's going to lean more towards a variable annuity. Or let's just say we're going to stay in the middle, okay? And so how do you feel about the market risk? And so when it comes to the market, right, it's going to be volatile, it's going to go up and down. But if we can control it, right, so that it's less, we get less gains, and you're okay with getting less gains in the market in exchange for higher guarantee, right, then that might be your choice there. If you're okay with some ups and downs, right, and you understand the market has ups and downs, or if you really understand the market and can handle fluctuations, that's okay. All right, so go ahead and answer that. Let's say we're medium there. When might you take money out? So let's say if you're in maybe your 50s or maybe even in your 60s, right, and you might have some time still to retire, you might be one of these. Okay. Maybe you are in your late 60s and you need to retire now, right? And so just pick which one's appropriate to you. Fee sensitivity is important as well. How do you feel about fees? If you're like, hey, I want low to no fees, it's going to lean you more towards a fixed index annuity. But you got to understand too, with less fees, there's less growth and less benefits attached to an annuity as well too. Okay, maybe you're medium and you're like, some fees are okay. Or maybe if you're low fee sensitivity, then you're like, hey, I'm totally okay to, as long as I get what I'm paying for, let's say that we do that, just so you could see as an example, then that might lean towards a little bit more of a variable annuity. And then last question here, how important is lifetime income to you? If you're using this kind of like a pension, because annuities can have like a pension payout, and you're like in the middle, like, hey, that would be nice to have, right? Pick that, all right? Or maybe it's more about growth because you have an investment that you want to leave as an inheritance, okay? And so that's really, really important. And so if you want steady income, right, or if you want any of these, just pick whichever one you want, and it's going to make a recommendation at the end. And what's really nice is this is going to compare both of them, both a fixed index annuity and also a variable annuity side by side. So you can kind of see where you line up in the two of them. And it's also going to have its listed suggestions of why it recommended what it recommended for you here, okay? And so what's nice about this is you could also, if you click here to download a PDF, you could generate a nice PDF right there for you, okay? And download that to your computer. And so this is a really simple, very easy tool to utilize to see which kind of annuity is best for you. And what's nice here is if you change the answers, it's going to change some of the output as well too. Okay, and it's just nice to see it side by side so that you know which one is the best fit for your specific situation. And what's nice about this tool is that it shows you side by side where you line up with fixed index annuities or variable annuities. And sometimes I have some clients, for example, like Charlene here, who she couldn't decide between which one, and she had money kind of mixed up all over the place, some in savings, some in CDs, some in long-term savings in the market. And so we ended up doing both to help her. And so it's good to know that either one can work, but which one do you lean a little bit more towards? It's not just random information. It's based off your priorities and your situation. But it's only one of the steps. And so if you'd like to know the full breakdown of the difference between variable annuities and fixed index annuities, make sure to click the video above my head here. That's going to go over the whole pros and cons and the whole breakdown of different types of annuities and which one might be better for your situation. So use the tool, watch the video so that you can be miles and miles ahead of most people walking into a retirement with an annuity.